Hi, everybody. Are you doing everything right and yet still not seeing the weight loss you want on the scale? And you're someone who does not want to use any of the peptides or the GLP medications. All right, let me tell you, with 40 plus years in the weight loss, fitness, and health coaching industry, I see the same mistakes over and over again. And when I can correct them, every single time weight loss occurs. And here's one of the main ones that I see for my clients, both men and women who are over 50 and 60 and 70. What happens is they're trying to eat, and they are successfully, clean, whole, minimal ingredients, pasture-raised, grass-fed. They really did their due diligence in finding out what are the right foods healthy to eat. But what they are not doing is two things that are now blocking them from actually achieving weight loss. The first one is they are not calorie portioning. All right? There's a lot of scuttlebutt out there about calories, but the science shows across the board, no matter what program you do, restricted time to eating, keto, vegan, carnivore, Mediterranean, time restricted carb cycling, it doesn't matter. No matter what you do, the science shows that unless you're in a calorie deficit, you are not going to lose weight. And there, my friends, is probably the number one that I see in my over 50 and 60-year-old people who are completely frustrated over not, the ability not to see that scale go down, even though they're eating really healthy. So that's the first issue. The second one is not mixing the macronutrients, going too high on one, too low in another one, having what I call mono meals, where you're having like oatmeal for breakfast, and then you're having like a salad with just greens and protein for lunch. And so the problem here is that they're not getting the right materials each time they eat. If you're building a house, you need nails, wood, and drywall. You can't build a house and say, for this period of the day, I'm only going to use the wood and not the nails, right? Our body needs a certain percentage of carbohydrate, protein, and fat circulating in our blood at all times. If you're not getting a good mix of that, at least something from each of those categories, your body is going to fight you and you're going to get cravings. And you're going to not be able to stick to your plan and keep the calorie deficit. So the two main points: you need to be in a calorie deficit, so you need to get your resting metabolism evaluated or use an app to get at least a close approximation, and then stay at that, resting metabolic rate and not go below it, but not go above it. And you need to make sure you're not cutting out a macronutrient. Okay, everybody, try it. See it for a week. Don't see if that scale doesn't go down even 1 or 2 pounds.